Good morning. I'm gonna not talk very much because my throat really hurts. It's like extending from my throat into the roof of my mouth that's sore. I've never had to do that. That's very weird. But I'm not gonna talk very much. But I am gonna try to get some writing done today since I'm having to miss work. I may as well not waste the day. I'm hoping to finish off the last of my words for Camp Nano today because I only have I have a little less than 3,000. So what I'm going to try to do is try to get 500 words done an hour and then take a break with whatever time is left until I'm done with those words or until I'm too damn tired because I'm sick, whichever comes first. But I've slept until 10. It's 10 right now. So, sorry, I've got a cough drop in my mouth again. But, what was I gonna say? Okay, yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna try to finish off my words today, and then depending on how I'm feeling, if I get more sick than this or not, I may up my Nano goal since I may be too sick to work overtime this weekend too. I don't want to be just bored all weekend, so I might up my Nano goal to like 35,000 instead of 30,000, so that I have something to keep me busy over the weekend also. But we'll see how that goes. I'll probably be doing updates that don't require me to talk very much throughout the day and telling you how this goes as far as trying to do 500 words an hour until I'm done. Hour 1 has been successful I decided to set hour 1 between 10:30 and 11:30. I'm at 501 words, so I'm just over what I wanted to be. So now I have the next half hour to do what I want for the rest of this hour, and then I will go from there. I think I'm losing my voice, so I might just do like a little chart at the end of the day that has these instead of doing an hourly update, so that I don't have to talk as much. But other than that, I'm excited. I'm off to a good start. I'm about to be at the end of chapter 12, which makes me happy. I think I've got maybe like 1 or 2 paragraphs left, and it's going good. So I will check in later and let you know how the day went. I'm doing a little bit of a check-in. I've been tracking my words every hour. I found that I've been pretty much doing like 500 words or more every 30 minutes, and then I'll take like a half-hour break. That's what I've been doing. I've successfully completed 2 rounds of those, and I'm going to do 1 more round, but then I think I'm going to take a nap, which is really pathetic because I like just woke up like 2.5 hours ago, and I'm already feeling like tired again, and I can tell it's because I'm sick. Calvin, my husband, was telling me that he's been feeling outrageously tired the entire time he's been sick, and he's just basically been sleeping all day every day. So I think I'm gonna allow myself like an hour and a half, 2-hour nap after I do 1 more round of 500 words. I've actually done 1,266 words so far today, so that's pretty good. After I'm done with this round of words, I ought to be at only about 1,200 words left until I hit 30,000. So we'll see where I'm at. I might just do enough words to get to like to 1,500 total so far today, and then just go ahead and take my nap because I'm feeling lousy. And I'm at like a weird part in this conversation where my character is explaining things that they figured out that they didn't actually figure out when I wrote that scene, and I have to go back and add those things in a different scene. So that's fun. So I'm trying to figure out like how to phrase things in a way that's going to work well when I go back to add that scene, and it's going slowly because it's just I don't know exactly how he's going to phrase it and stuff. So I've just got to kind of plow through and just write it, and then I can always fix it later. But with that, I'm gonna get back to that because I'm gonna try to finish about 500 more words, or at least get to 1,500 words total within the next half hour here, and go from there. All right. So, quick update. I'm I'm gonna try to do this off my memory because I already deleted them to do my word count when I did the thing. That was stupid of me. I wrote them down so that I could remember them, but fortunately I have fantastic memory for numbers a lot of the times. I don't know why, but I do. So basically today I was trying to do at least 500 words an hour so that I could finish up my word count. And in the first hour, which was between 10:30 and 11:30, I wrote 501 words. In the second hour, which was obviously my best hour, apparently, which was between 11:30 and 12:30, I wrote 704 words, which was awesome. And then in the next hour, between 12:30 and 1:30, I wrote 655 words. Then I took a nap, sort of, except for I didn't sleep because my mind got wandering on this short story idea that I wanted to do, and I didn't sleep. But I rested. A rest I need. But my hubby jokes that every time I want to take a nap, he jokes that I sound like Yoda, and I'm pulling a little blanket up to myself. But anyway, in the next hour that I did, which was between 2:30 and 3:30. No, sorry, because I took an hour and a half nap. So the next hour that I did this was between 2 and 3. I wrote 1,016 words. So I really busted out a lot in that. I was looking at the cat now thing. I'm like, I'm almost done, I can do it. So I went ahead and I finished up my words, and I ended it at 30,011 words, although the Camp Nano site is saying 30,005. I don't know why. It and Microsoft Word do not agree, but here's my certificate. I won. This is my second Camp Nano that I've ever won, and I'm not done with my manuscript, which always makes it feel like ever so slightly less satisfying, but I don't think I'm ever going to finish a manuscript in one Camp Nano or NaNoWriMo, because all my first drafts, I say all my first drafts, like I have a ton of them. I've had 2 so far that are completed. But both of those were 65,000 or more. I think the first one was 68,000, the second one was 64,500 or something. But that's more than 50,000 for Nano, so I don't think I'm ever going to get all the way through a whole draft in one Camp Nano or NaNoWriMo session. However, I've kind of made it as my own self-goal that since I know I'm probably not going to make it through the whole draft, that I like to try to get to at least the last 5 chapters. That way I can do the last 5 chapters in the month after Camp Nano or NaNoWriMo. I don't have to feel like I'm pushing myself so hard, and I can go from there. So anyway, that is that. I won. I'm excited. I'm going to keep entering my word counts though. This is the plan for the weekend if I'm still sick and I cannot go into work on the weekend, which I'm kind of hoping I can just go and suffer through it even if I'm not feeling good still. But if I'm stuck at home still, I want to try to do about as many words as I did today on Saturday and Sunday. If I could do that, that would get me to 36,000 words. Since each of my chapters is about 2,000 words each, that would probably get me to about chapter 17. If I can continue writing Monday and Tuesday, I would like to ideally get through chapter 18. If I could do that, it would get me into my sweet spot of only having about 4 or 5 chapters left to write, assuming none of them turn into 2 chapters or 3 chapters again, because I had one of them that turned into 3 at some point in this project, and I don't know how that happened, but it did. It needed to be 3 chapters, apparently, even though it was only 1 paragraph in my outline. It was a lot of stuff, apparently. But anyway, I'm going to quit talking, partially because my throat hurts and partially because I'm not very animated, so I can't possibly be very entertaining at the moment. But I'm excited. I won. I won my second Camp Nano. I'm happy. And I won last November's NaNoWriMo, so I'm happy. This sounds really weird. I am going to bring up one more little thing. This sounds weird, and it kind of goes in that topic that a lot of people talk about in this, is that the whole imposter syndrome thing. Now, I don't think I have imposter syndrome problems, but I do have a problem really considering myself a writer yet, even though I've written. That things like that is probably why I have a problem thinking myself as a writer, because I can't freaking speak. But It kind of feels like the first book could have just been, oh, that was inspiration, so that's how I managed to get through it. And the second book feels like, oh, well, this could have been a fluke. I kind of feel like once I get through the third book, because I like things in groups of 3 for some reason, otherwise I don't feel like they're full. I feel like once I get through the third manuscript, then I will feel like, okay, solidly, this is like an actual thing I do. This wasn't just like a fad thing or like a phase I was going through. This is like an actual thing I do. So I'm really wanting to finish this story, and I'm very proud of myself for getting this 30,000 words done, even though I really haven't been enjoying this story very much. Like I mentioned, for some reason I'm just hating writing it. And I think I realize why. I think it's because it's a tone very similar to like Stephen King's Cell, if you've ever read that book. And I love reading that book, but I don't enjoy writing it, which is why when I go back and read these things in this, I'm like, these are objectively good. Like, it's good, it's okay, the story's fine. I'm just not liking writing it. So I think it's just one of those things where, again, it comes down to that, write what you want to read, not necessarily what you want to write, because I don't enjoy writing this, even though I know I would enjoy reading this. Anyway, that was so rambly. I'm going to shut up now so I can rest my throat. I'm going to go maybe get some more milk, because that feels good on my throat right now. And I will talk to you guys later.